Well, Joe Biden is right on one thing. Biden states that Fat Ass 45's behavior um, caused him to put him caused the fat ass to put himself at risk for COVID-19. Joe Biden said Monday night that people are responsible for their own risky behavior during the coronavirus pandemic, including Fat Ass 45, who announced late Friday that he had tested positive for the pandemic that's been rocking the country. Anybody who contracts the virus by essentially saying masks don't matter, social distance doesn't matter, are responsible for what happens to them. This is what Biden had said during an NBC News town hall in Miami. When asked if he was surprised that Fat Ass 45 came down with the virus, Biden said that quite frankly he was not surprised. I'm glad he seems to be coming along pretty well, which I'm not. I hope no one walks away with the message that it's not a problem. This is a serious problem, Biden had said. Biden also said that he was not worried about his own personal safety after spending nearly 2 hours alongside Fat Ass 45 at Tuesday's debate, although he said he was taken aback that the Fat Ass's guests did not appear to be wearing masks. He says, "I've been fastidious about the social distancing. I've been fastidious about wearing the mask. It was a little disconcerting to see his whole section didn't have masks on," Biden told NBC's Lester Holt. The Democratic candidate also had some harsh words for Americans who refuse to wear masks. "What is this macho thing? I'm not going to wear a mask. What's the deal here? Big deal. Does it hurt you? Be patriotic, for God's sake. Take care of yourself, but take care of your neighbors." Um, Fat Ass 45, who has been criticized for ignoring his own government's advice about masks and social distancing, was released on Monday after a 3-day stay at Walter Reed National Military Medical Center due to complications from COVID-19. Fat Ass 45 had tweeted earlier in the day that he would return to the White House that evening, telling Americans not to be afraid of COVID, yet tell it to the 210,000 plus people that are fucking dead. "I'll be leaving the great Walter Reed Medical Center at 6:30 p.m., Fat Ass 45 tweeted on Monday afternoon. He claiming that he felt really good. No, he doesn't. He claims that he felt better than he did 20 years ago, which he doesn't. After being discharged Monday evening, the fat ass went to the White House balcony, took off his mask, and posed for photos. More than 210,000 Americans have died since this pandemic began last spring. Several crucial questions remain about the fat ass's health, in particular when he last tested negative for the virus. But White House physician Dr. Sean Connolly dodged the question Monday about the last time the White House knew that he was virus-free. He says, "I don't want to go backwards," Connolly said when asked for the date of the fat ass's last negative test. The White House has been withholding many specifics of Fat Ass 45's illness, and in doing so, is relying heavily on HIPAA, a law that protects the patient-doctor confidentiality. Conley has on multiple occasions avoided reporters' questions and admitted to sidestepping prior inquiries about Fat Ass 45's use of supplemental oxygen so as to not steer the course of the illness in another direction. Conley, however, did not seem reluctant to share positive updates at the Fat Ass State of the Beam. Early Monday morning, White House Press Secretary Kayleigh McEnany also had revealed that she tested positive for COVID-19. After several days of negative results, she joined a growing cluster of White House staffers and Republican lawmakers who have contracted the virus since last week. Experts and critics are now questioning whether a recent Rose Garden reception to celebrate Supreme Court nominee the dumb skanky cunt Amy Coney Barrett helped spread the virus. Probably did. At least 8 different people of that event have since tested positive for the illness, according to a count by the National Public Radio. After Fat Ass 45's diagnosis early Friday morning, the Biden campaign committed to pulling negative advertising off the airwaves. While resuming campaign travel over the weekend, Biden had appeared reluctant to answer reporters' questions about the fat ass before Monday's town hall. He did, however, wish Fat Ass 45 and the first skank good health, which I wouldn't. But a new Yahoo News YouGov poll shows Biden leading Fat Ass 45 by 8 percentage points nationally. The Fat Ass 45 campaign has attempted to use the Fat Ass's diagnosis as a weapon against Biden, who has tested negative at least twice since his exposure to Fat Ass 45 and his AIDS last Tuesday. During an interview with Faux News, Fat Ass 45 campaign communications director Erin Perini said that Biden lacks first-hand experience with the virus. Fat Ass 45 has talked about it all, which not really. He's been lying about it. And listen. He has experience as squatter in chief. He has experience as a failed businessman. He has experience now fighting the coronavirus as an individual. And those first-hand experience, Joe Biden, he doesn't have those. Well, Joe Biden does have experience basically in being a vice president. So yeah, he would know. Fat 45 has repeatedly mocked Biden for being overly cautious since the pandemic began, accusing the former vice president of hiding in his basement, which he hasn't been. He has also ridiculed Biden's proposal for mask mandates and his aversion to large Klan rallies. In the early months of outbreak, the Biden campaign relied heavily on digital efforts and video conferencing to replace more traditional, what they call methods of campaigning. Biden has since done more in-person campaigning as election day approaches, including a swing through Miami's Little Havana. So if you like the video, give the video a like and subscribe to my channel, Ryan Van Wyk, and also hit the notification bell so that you'll be notified when a new video comes out, and thanks for listening.